Hello, my angels, my loves. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith, on this happy Sunday. We're going to be starting a new week. Don't forget, you guys, we have the corn moon out today. So it's a time to put closure, release what no longer serves you. I think I've probably been saying that all morning. But is get ready for new beginnings, new changes to manifest. It's harvest season now, okay? So if you've sown good seeds, you're going to reap good harvest. If you have not, well, we'll pray for you, okay? I asked, what were some of the things that you guys needed to put closure to? What did you need to heal? What were some of the soul lessons that you've experienced throughout the year, over the course of the year, through just your previous relationships, for whatever time frame that was? And I pulled a few cards, and I just kind of want, let me just glance over them with you. I want to go over them with you to the question of, like, what was it that my collective needed to put behind them so they can get ready for their new beginnings to move forward, okay, for this harvest season. And one of the things that came out was that overcoming self-doubt. All right, it says self-doubt clouds your vision. Trust in your abilities and take the leap. Your future self will thank you. So you guys need to release that mindset that you can't have something, you can't achieve something, you can't be something. If you've allowed people to come into your life, relationships, to tear you down, speak negative about you, make you feel unworthy or of their love, their time, their energy, or if you told someone about dreams that possibly you had, businesses you want to start, a school, an adventure, or something you wanted to go towards, overcome, like, don't even talk yourself out of something, like, believe in yourself. All right, just trust in your abilities and just take that leap. It only takes that one step. If somebody said, oh, I want to lose 20 pounds, okay, well, just start tomorrow at drinking some water or doing a little exercise, walking a half a mile, a quarter of a mile. And it just takes that one step. If you're in a healthy relationship, first acknowledge that the relationship is unhealthy, then take a step to move towards that. Place boundaries. If you can't get counseling, see if you can work it out. If you can't work it out and that person is not willing to change their conversation or with yourself, then maybe you need to make the change. Maybe you need to go in a new direction, okay? The second thing that came out was cultivate courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to move forward despite it. All right, so you just, once you overcome the self-doubt of thinking that you can't live without this person, or you can't make it, you don't have the finances, because the next thing came out was unemployment, broke, debt ridden, on hard times, living beyond their means. All right, maybe you feel like, oh, I can't leave the situation because I need them. I'm codependent on them in some way to help me to pay my bills, to help me to get back and forth to work. I don't have a car. They're my transportation. Or where am I going to go? I'm living here. I can't afford to go on my own. You just need to know that, yes, you can make it on your own. Do you have to start over? Possibly. It's a new beginning. There's nothing wrong. You're always going to have new beginnings in your life, new something, okay? So overcome the self-doubt of thinking that you cannot do something. Get the courage, cultivate the courage. And even if you're unemployed, you're having some income restrictions or some loss in finances, there is a way. Can you stay with a friend? Can you get a loan? Go out, see what agencies are available to you, okay? Tighten up the wallet strings where you can. All right, I understand, you're on hard times, things happen, but there's still ways. You don't have to stay attached to somebody out of fear of, I can't make it, I don't have the money to do this. You may not have the money to get the house that you want right now, but you may just have to make amends, stay with somebody, offer them a little something each week, okay? Do something, but remove yourself from what is negatively pulling you back or what's holding you back other than your mindset, okay? The second thing out here, you guys need to, we didn't even get here yet, okay? See the karmic reflection. All right, every person you meet reflects something within yourself. Learn from what they mirror back to you. Okay, so this, other than overcoming your self-doubt, when you get into these relationships, when you meet people, these karmics, when you come across people in your path that are divinely guided to come across your path, they are going to mirror something. If you see you have several people telling you the same thing, or you see that someone's projecting something on you, or you're projecting something on somebody, and they're going to mirror back to you. It's like, if your problem is communication, if you see that in the bulk of your relationships, or more than one of your relationships, that they're failing because of communication, well, they're mirroring back to you that they're struggling because you're not communicating well with them. You see that they're not communicating with you, but are you seeing that they're mirroring exactly right back to you, that this communication is a two-way street? It may be that the communication, that they don't feel like you're effectively communicating to them. If you're with somebody that's very lustful, okay, and you're lustful, all right, and you see that, oh, well, every time we get together, we have sexual activity, we engage in sex, it's a situationship. Yes, every now and then we might go hang out, but mostly it's a sexual. They're not committing to me. They're not saying we're taking it to the next level. We're not getting married. Okay, so you're mirroring the same. You're in your sacral energy, your second chakra, right along with them. Okay, so you need to recognize that, hey, if you're allowing yourself to be in these friend with benefits relationships, these karmic relationships, these just sexual bound relationships, then you're not elevating. You're in your low vibration. You're in your south node, okay? And you're not graduating and moving towards your north node, because you're not making a change to set boundaries to say, you know what? I need more than this. My sacral, that's my treasure. That's my goal. That's not to be shared with everyone. Everyone is not privy to that. All right. Know your worth, know your value. Just because somebody won it doesn't mean that they get to get it. All right. I don't care. It's something you need to hold sacred to you. All right. To someone that is divinely guided for you, spiritually for you, someone that you can, actually make love, somebody who's building, wanting future, not just somebody that just want to hook up. Okay, know your worth, know your value. Don't just, if they can ask for it all day long, baby, say no. Okay, clear negative energy. Negative energy keeps you stuck. Clear it and create space for positive to flow in. If you have negative things, like dust around your house, clean around your house, all right? If you know that you have people that you're not dealing with, release it. I give me for example, like, I don't have people that I deal with. I take them out of my contact list. I don't even feed them energy through my phone. They're not even in my phone under contacts. I don't deal with you. You're not in my life. You get out of my phone. I'm not giving you any energy of mine. All right. Clear your negative energy. Whatever. Sage your house. Do Palo Santos. Mop your floors. Take salt baths. Light candles. Relax. Meditate. Go near water. Go near earth. Hug a tree. Go outside. Walk barefoot. Plant. Do something. Like, clear the negative energy from around you. Get some hematite. Look and see, baby. Look. Get your hematite bracelet. It's okay. Don't worry about my tattoo, but just get your hematite bracelet. I mean, you do things. Clean your energy around yourself. Keep it, and don't let people with negative energy always come in your space. All right? Your body will tell you. Just listen to that. When you see people are vibrating on lower vibration and they carry on that negativity, bring you all that drama, toxicity, and all that, like, protect your peace. Protect your peace at all times, okay? All right, so release the soul burden. What you carry in silence still shapes your path. Speak it, feel it, and finally let it go. All right, there are a lot of things that people hold within. They don't discuss with their friends, their family. They just deal with it. They have their own insecurities, their own fears, their limiting beliefs, their past traumas. Maybe something happened in their childhood. Maybe they have abandonment issues. They feel like a parent neglected them, or a parent didn't love them, didn't nurture them. Maybe they feel like they did not have the best childhood, even if someone felt like they did the best by them. Maybe they felt like their parents were working all the time. They weren't present for them. Or maybe the person is not that the parent was working all the time. Maybe they had a mother that kept men coming in and out of her house, and the children saw this and they felt like, oh, okay, there's no real commitment. It's okay. This is okay to let men come in and treat you how you want, or have multiple men that you parade around your children. I mean, like, just whatever your situation may be, like, people carry things that you don't know. Let it go. Think about it. Speak it, feel it. I don't want to carry this anymore. Maybe somebody hurt you in your past, high school. You dated them in high school. You're still heartbroken about the person that you're high school. And now you're 20, 30 years old later, 40 years old, and you're still thinking about that first love back then. Like, let it go. If you're not with, let it go. Don't let it keep you from having another new productive relationship because you're holding on to someone from the past. Don't hold on to something from the past that's giving to another situation and not even giving to you, because they may never get you. Don't stop your life or put your life on hold for a love that you want to happen, that they didn't even tell you you're going to even happen. Or even if they told you, they're putting no action behind you to show that what you want is going to happen. Okay, so get back out, look towards new love, release that burdens, release those people, release the energy that you're holding for them. Okay, get back out there, start dating, have fun, get back on the market. You don't know who you're going to meet. You might meet somebody nice, you might meet your next love. Okay, some of you, I feel like, are still being triggered by past people that you had in your life that hurt you. Okay, they could have triggered you to go into a spiritual awakening. You could have triggered somebody that you were dating into a spiritual awakening. They're learning lessons now. Someone could be dealing with some addictions. All right, but this is somebody that definitely broke your heart, or someone that you now have a broken image. You see them different. You don't even see them the same. Okay, the image that you had of them, you found out that they had addictions. All right, you learned lessons from them, terrible lessons, karmic lessons, because they hurt you. Now you see them as a wolf in sheep clothing. You look at them differently because of how they treated you, how they hurt you, how they made you feel like you hit rock bottom. You could have dated with someone that did something and end up going to jail. All right, this person may feel like they're rock bottom. Their life is falling apart. They may be dealing with some karma for how they treated you, for hurting you, okay, for causing you to have to go through all of this. And this person, is now contemplating back on, how they played games with you. All right, how they were sketchy in the way they presented to you. So how you see them now, like this broken mirror effect, how you see them now, the shattered image that you have of them, is you see them as somebody who just plays around, that's out here weighing their options, trying to figure out who they want to be with now, who they want to be with, this hopping from one situation to the next, getting in and out of trouble, maybe going back and forth to jail, or maybe you feel like this person is just sketchy, is somebody you can't trust, you can't be involved with. All right, this person is someone who you thought was a perfect energy match for you. You thought you guys flowed together, you thought you fit together, you thought you were in sync, and maybe for a while you were, because maybe at the time that you were in sync with them, you were in your south node, you were in your low vibration, you hadn't started growing, healing things in your life, and maybe for a while you guys were marching to the beat of the same drum, but you started to evolve. Okay, you started to work on things about yourself, because this person was triggering things within you to send you into your soul awakening. Okay, and you hit it before them. So you hit yours before them, and you started working on yourself, and you started making changes, putting boundaries, practicing self-love, knowing your worth, setting your value, and knowing, what, I'm not going to settle for the way you're treating me. I'm a good person to you. I love you unconditionally. I'm there for you, but you're not mirroring back the same thing that I'm giving to you. This is not an equal give and take. All right, and the reason it wasn't is because this person was out here being sketchy, playing games with you and hooking up with other people. They were out here on the market and you didn't know it. Okay, they were putting you in toxic environment. Maybe you were finding yourself with people that were emotionally leeching off of you, draining your energy. Okay, you found yourself getting in karmic relationships. Maybe this person that's going through this karma now, that their life is falling apart, maybe they were introducing you to drugs and alcohol, something that you weren't doing even prior to meeting to this person, and maybe they started doing this, and or these people were giving you bad advice on, or trying to encourage you to do stuff, because they were in this type of environment, and they were trying to introduce you and bring you to this level and bring you in that environment. Okay, but you had to have your wake-up call. Wait a minute, baby, no, just see it. Maybe you did it for a minute, but then you got up out of that energy. Okay, and you started to evolve. All right, you started to realize this is not me, and you started having your awakening. Okay, also someone that you could have talked to, you yourself or collective, but you talked to somebody who was an electrician, does electrical work, okay? Someone now possibly wants to comment and be loyal to you, offer you some give and take because they've been contemplating about how they treated you. Their life is falling apart. They're dealing with karma, and they know it's because they were low vibrational with you. They know that it was a karmic relationship, okay? They were maybe trying to battle some addictions that they had, all right? They're now going through their awakening. They don't like the fact that you're out here on the market. Your person could be in jail, going to jail, could be spiritual jail, could be physical jail. So they could be dealing with some legal issues, possibly. Maybe they're getting ready to separate and go through a divorce with somebody, okay? You could have triggered them for them to recognize that they need to overcome their self-doubt and cultivate some courage and move away from a situation, release some burden from a situation that they find themselves in, a karmic situation that they need to release, okay? So your person wants to now possibly come in and be loyal to you. You're being loyal to yourself, okay? Someone could be a plumber as well. With the plumbing too, we talk about wanting to do pipes. So maybe somebody's looking at their internal workings, okay, of what they're holding with themselves, releasing some things from them, okay? Electrician, you think about the wires. That's our mental, that's our clarity, okay? We think about, like in tarot, we think about like uh source, our truth, our mental clarity, our conflict, our new ideas, so maybe someone is thinking with this electrician, doesn't necessarily have to be wires that they're working on, electrical work they're doing on a business or a home, but maybe it's their mental clarity. They're trying to gain clarity about how to move forward with their life, and they want to move forward with you and be loyal, and they want to clean their pipes, they want to clean their pipes, they want to release some addictions that they have. Maybe they had some chemical or substance abuse addictions, and they need to cleanse themselves of that. They need to cleanse their way of thinking with the plumbing. They need to wash, cleanse, release, clean out, irrigate their way of thinking, get rid of their limiting beliefs and the negative energy around them with the plumbing and the bath. And some of you, I told you, take a salt bath, cleanse yourself, all right? Something about September the 23rd, your birthday, you may have a birthday on September 23rd. Your birthday could fall on the 23rd. Something could be revealed to you because we are going into the the corn moon today. So something within this time period, would be some type of revelation to you. So 23 does go to a 5 that talks about inner conflict, talks about change. I just talked about electrical, inner conflict, mental rock bottom. We have a lot of things out here, broken mirrors, contemplating. All right. So there could be some type of revelation that causes a change in your way of thinking, that causes you to have some internal or external conflict, all right? Or September 23rd, I'm not sure if that's still Virgo or Scorpio, but if we are in Scorpio at that time, something you could know a Scorpio. I have a Scorpio in your life, okay? Somebody might want to take you out, do a bonfire with the bonfire and the marshmallows. You may sit in your yard, talk to somebody, something that you may do. Also, we have 30 that talks about patience is not time yet. So if something does occur in 23rd, if somebody come towards you, someone from the past that's thinking about you, all right, if somebody come towards you and say that, hey, they want to move forward with you, they want to start over with you, divine is letting you know this is a divine number 3. It's divine completeness. It's Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, okay? It's perfect unity. It also 3s talk about like abundance, nurturing, family, pregnancy, growth, relationships, initial success, someone being in the hangman, okay? It talks also about the world, so it can talk about completion. It can talk about someone overcoming an obstacle, getting a new perspective, surrendering to the divine, okay? So your birthday could be on the 30th as well, or you could know somebody born in March. Somebody could be born March 23rd. Somebody could be born March 5th. Somebody could be have a birthday at that time, okay? Or just the 30th of September, maybe even September 30th. But divine is saying that it's not time to move forward because you still need to heal, cultivate, release some things, all right? Get more information. Somebody does want to meet up with you. You might be dating someone online, or you just, again, you have dating twice, all right? So this is the opportunity, you guys. It's time to get out there, put yourself on the market, find new love, okay? Find someone. Somebody is thinking about you. Somebody is interested in you. You might get a message from somebody. You might get it on September 23rd. You might get it on the 30th or something in between this time. Okay. Could be something could be within 2 to 3 years. 233, that's 258. Karma, good dharma. We are in, I just thank you, spirits. We are corn moon today. All right. If you sow good seeds, you're going to get dharma. If you sow negative seeds, bad things out, then you're going to get karma. That's 8. All right. All right, so somebody is thinking about corresponding with you. You might receive a message, a phone call, a text, an email from someone who may be even saying they want to come out and take you out on a date. All right, they want to see you. They may ask you out to eat, bring some bottle of wine, bring you flowers, bring you some type of gift. Okay, this could be a water sign: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Again, I talked about it was September 23rd. I can't tell you off the top of my head, but I really think that might be Scorpio. That might be Scorpio season. That might be Scorpio and not Virgo. So something about September 23rd. If you have a Scorpio in your life, something could happen, or they can contact you, reach out to you around September 23rd or in that time frame. Or you may have a Scorpio that has a birthday September 23rd, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, wants to confess something or reveal something to you around that time. There's something that someone has to tell you, whether it's a third party, whether it's your ex, whoever, friend, family, neighbor. I don't care. I don't know. Somebody wants to tell you something, possibly about a water sign, or possibly about somebody that's doing research on you, that's looking into you, that's spying on you. Maybe somebody want to tell you that wants to come in and confess something to you, and they have a third party spying on them while they're coming to see you. Okay, they could have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces water sign third party spying on them because they feel like they want to come back to you. Okay, the last 2 cards we have out here is going to be camera. Somebody's thinking about you, reminiscing, they're learning from the past. All right, they're gaining a new perception on how things played out, why you have this broken mirror, why you have a different image of them, a distorted image of them. It's because they portrayed a distorted image of them. Okay, but now this person is getting out of their ego, out of their arrogance, and they're looking at, now that they're reminiscing about times that you spent, then now they're looking about the mistakes that they made, and they're starting to see things possibly your way. Okay, and they're wanting to make a change. All right, so some things are going to come to light, even for them, that are going to be revealed to them, for them to adapt and change. Some things are going to come to light for you. You might be the one doing some reminiscing, learning from your mistakes of the past. All right, so that you can release them and let them go. All right, and the things that come up, or whatever this person is going to confess to you, may make you heal some things. They may tell you something that help you to adapt and heal. But there is a lot out here about healing, and this is the time to release the past to get ready for the new. Okay, so release was not that's whatever's holding you back, let it go. All right, whatever is toxic for you, let it go. Whatever's not serving you, let it go. Okay, and get ready for the new and get back out there. So this is my message. So this is what you needed to heal, the closure that needs to be done, the soul lessons you're supposed to learn, and what may even be coming up for you doing this corn moon stage. Okay, thank you for joining me on Guided Leap of Faith. Like, share, and hit the notification bell if you want to be alerted to new readings that I'm putting out. And you guys, happy birthday to my Virgos. Enjoy your Sunday, enjoy your week, and you guys, let's just do this. Let's heal, like one person at a time. Just keep healing. Okay, if you know somebody that needs healing, reach out to them, heal them, speak to them, encourage them. Like, don't just keep it to yourself. Okay, each one teach one. How about that? All right, let that be the motto for today. Each one teach one. All right, have a good day.